Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Kahalama Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, and also double honor to the pastors, the elder bishops, and the elders of Grand Wisdom of the world, and also shalom to sincere Akim and the person truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, who happen to be scattered upon the four corners of the earth. I'm back again with a quick lesson, and this lesson is going into this page I ran into right here. This is the theories. The theories know, right? It says this is on IG. It says the 1971 Atlantic Ocean UFO incident taken by the USA Navy, right? And it says in March of 1971, crew members aboard the USS Pan allegedly captured stunning images of several objects that appear to be floating above the water and entering the water while operating in the Atlantic Ocean. There is it's like give me a minute trying to pronounce this word. Speculation online about the authenticity of some of these photos, but if they are real, then they might be some of the best out there. Okay, it's like I pronounced that word damn, I can't even pronounce that word, but I know sometimes I say speculation. I don't know. So anyway, and then, as you see right here, they're gonna show some images. It's like you. Fucking demons. Anyway, they're gonna show images, right? And some of these images you see here, there's the description of them in the Bible, okay? So the first one you see, it's like a cigar shape, right? Like a miso type of chariot. Next one is like I want to say like maybe a triangle. Yeah, I want to say a triangle. It could be a triangle. Alright? Oh, yeah, it could be a triangle. And that cigar shape as well. Like a triangle. Like a triangle, yeah. Cigar shape. That's a cigar shape as well. Going to the water. Cigar shape going to the water, right? And when you go to the comments, people are fucking going, oh, these are fake, this is not. Well, look, if they're fake with me, that's fine. These photos are fake, but we know, we've read about how the Bible, subscribe or describes the appearance of certain chariots in the Bible, and these shapes here that we see, you find them in the Bible. So I don't give a fuck if they're fake or real. We know there is chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which the angels are operating those vehicles that that are made in these shapes, and they're real. Okay, the chariots are real. So in the comments they're saying such thing don't exist. That's fine. They're gonna show themselves one day, man. Are you fucking people who don't believe in it? You're gonna die of a heart attack. Alright? Even you want that called as a conspiracy theory because we believe that these exist, which they do exist. The Bible wrote about them. It's like the Bible wrote about them. The prophets seen them. Yahweh made them. Okay? the top elite, the bankers, all right, the ones that rule the earth, they know this exists. But you monkeys, all right, not even monkeys, because monkeys are smart than you fucking, human beings out there, man. Okay, monkeys are smart, all right? Monkeys are smart. Okay, you fucking, what's the fucking, you turd, it's another, it's another, animal, or, it's another, what is it, man, a turd is, it's like a frog, but they just stubborn, and, yeah, that's you fucking people, man, dumb as fuck, so anyway, you seen the images of them, right? So, what is a UFO to Esau? It says identify flying object. So meaning, they don't know where they are. They just identify, But Esau knows what these chariots are, man. But he gonna give you this right here and lie to you, okay? Because he's the one, he's the one always in control of the narrative. All right, let's go. Let's get quick preset right here. We're gonna slack it. Let me go here. Get a precept. Job chapter 9 and verse 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked." The hand. The word hand. I can't go to the blue letter Bible, but hand, it means in the power of the wicked, and we know the wicked today is Esau, the so-called white man. Also, they're known according to the Bible as the Edomites. Okay, that's Malachi 1 and 4. It'll give you that. They're the wicked. All right. It says, "He covereth the faces of the judges thereof." The judges starts with Yahweh, Yahushai, the angels, the prophets. Okay, disciples, and the Israelites. He covered those images and made himself be those, judges, but he's not. He's a liar. And then from there, he lied about the chariots, the vehicles that the Heavenly Father Yahweh Hashem Shah created or made for the angels. He lied about them, Okay, Esau have done that, man. Which I'm gonna get a quick precept to show you though. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is it, and who have done that. Only him has done that, man. No other nations here on earth has done such thing as Esau have done. Let's go to the book of Revelation real quick. Revelation, what is that? Revelation, it's like, just let me try here. Revelation, I think it's 13, because I just went in it 2 weeks ago with this lady that come by me, asking a few questions. Revelation chapter 13, verse 6, "And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua." And that's what Esau have done, okay? He has opened up his mouth, in blasphemy against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. To blaspheme his name, right? He did that, and his tabernacle, and them that do it in heaven. You see? His tabernacle. Going into the house of David, okay, all right. Then if you go deep into that, even the kingdom itself of Yahweh, in heaven, who is there, okay. Well, how heaven is really is when you read about the Bible. Esau changed it and told you something else, all right. And them that do it in heaven, the angels. And that goes with the vehicles, man. You see, that's him. That's what, that's Esau. And then even the ones who's going to eventually take over the kingdom. Okay? He lied about that, man. All right? So let's come back here. It's like so let's come here, right? I just, you saw those shapes. Let me see if I can do, okay, beautiful. Right. I want to show you that. That's a pillar, right? A shape of sky. Well, let's come here, right? This is the book of Exodus, chapter 13, verse 21. "And the Lord Yahweh went before them by day in a pillar over a cloud to lead them away by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, they to go by day and night. Let's look up that word pillar, right? Pillar. It says a pillar, a column upright, a column of smoke. Right? So let's go here, look up in the Google, pillar, shape. Right. What do you see? You see? A column. Let's look up the word column. Look up. You see? Isn't that the same image we're seeing right now? You see that? A pillar or a column. A column, right? Let's go back to the Bible and see what it says. It says pillar, column upright. You see that? Just like you. And in verse 22, it says, and he took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of by fire by night from the people, because that was the chariot. You see, it was a chariot, man. And this is what you see right here. Let's go back. If this was upright or standing straight, it's gonna be looking like a white pillar. But this time it's it's laid. What's the word, man? It's vertical, horizontal. It's like So when that's upright. So horizontal, I want to say, if that was horizontal, it's the same thing. Right there. That's more of upright, curved a little bit. You see? Okay? And this is talking about the chariot that Yahushua was in, man. Let me see if I can get precepts on this. This is the book of Exodus chapter 14, verse 19. And the angel of God, and the angel of Yahweh, the Most High, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them, and the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. That was the chariot. So these images, whoever, if they, even if somebody made them up and somehow say this what took place in 97-1, they know what's going on. All right. Okay. They ain't lying about it. It says, and it came between, verse 20, and it came between the camp of Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloud and it was a cloud and darkness to them, to the Egyptians, but it gave light by night to these, so that the one came not near the other or the night. Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh Bashem shall cause the sea to go back by a strong east wind or that night, and made the sea dry and land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea up on the dry ground, and the waters were a wall upon them on the right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them to the midst of the sea, even all the Pharaoh's horses and chariots and horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning, watch Yahweh Hashem shall look unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire of the cloud, and trouble the host of the Egyptians. The chariot, okay, the chariot, man. You see, that was the chariot. Okay. Numbers 10:34, and the cloud of Yahweh, it was talking about the chariot, was upon them by day, and they went not out of the camp. Psalms chapter 99, verse 7. He spake unto them in the cloudy pillar, the chariot, they kept his testimonies and the ordinance that he gave them. You see, the chariots, man. It was the chariot. And even when you go, hold up. Let's see right here. Psalms chapter 68, verse 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, going to the angels, the vehicles of the angels, even thousands of angels. All right. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, the holy place. Okay. And when you go from there, let's go to the book of I think it's gonna show up. Let me give a few precepts. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32. Psalms chapter 18 verse 10. And he rode upon a cherub and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the wind, and that's the chariot. Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 2. He said, the Lord Yahweh came from Sinai and rose up from Sinai unto them. He shot forth them from mountain Parah. He came with the 10,000 saints from his right hand, when a fury low of them. This is when the chariots showed up. Okay. And also, like Pastor had been saying, Mount Sinai, it wasn't no mountain. That was a chariot there, man. That showed itself, that was described as a Mount Sinai, because when you go to the book of Second Ezra chapter 13, it described it. You know what? Let me get it. Let me not butcher it. All right. Second Ezra chapter 13 and verse 1. It came to pass after 7 days that I dreamed a dream by night, and Lord, there rose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. Okay, the sea represents heaven here. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven, the angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that was seen under him. When he saw ever the voice went out of his mouth, all that bent that heard his voice like as the earth felleth when it fleeth the fire. After this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men, and out of number, and from the four winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea, out of the heaven. And I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain, and flew upon it, and that's the chariot. But I would have not seen the region or the place where out the hill was graved, and I could note. You see, talking about the chariot. That Yahushua is going to come back into, man. And I want to get that one in the book of Exodus. I think it goes into more better. Exodus chapter 19 verse 23. And Moses said unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for thou charged us, saying, set bounds about the mountain and sanctify it. So that was a chariot right there, man. Let's go. Let me see if I can get a proper one. Exodus 19:18, and Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke, because Yahweh Bashim descended upon it in fire, the chariot, and the smoke ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mountain quaked greatly. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long, walked louder and louder, Moses spake, and Yahweh Bashim answered him by a voice, and Yahweh came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mount, and Yahweh Bashim caught Moses upon the top of the mount, and Moses went up to that chariot. He went up into that chariot, man. You see? So eventually, man, we're going to see these vehicles, okay, real life, show themselves. Okay, you know what? It's like show themselves. Okay? And Jake is going to be terrified. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he came with clouds, and every eye shall see him. He come with clouds, talking about the angels that gonna come with Yahushua, and every eye shall see him. So all you people gonna see, we gonna see them chariots. They also which pierced him, and all the kingdoms of the earth shall well because of him. Even so, Amen. You see, people gonna be terrified when Yahushua shows himself, man. All right. Okay. Let me see. Is there any more? Let me go right here. This is the book of Zechariah 5. Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, behold, a flying robe. Then you see, the other shapes, okay, in a circle, like a row. Those are the chariots. Those, what the Bible describes the chariots being, man. There's a man out. I know the apostle did a live street, ministry, and they were going into this Bible origin, something like that. I gotta go back into to that video and find our website, and they went into it, and the people who run that website, they put down all the precepts that shows that the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua are the what Esau tried to call the UFOs, man. So with that, man, hopefully this was edified to you brothers out there, man. Esau knows what's going on. If that situation happened, we know definitely it did. And 2025, Esau got more images, more videos of their chariots, but they don't want to show it. They don't want to show it because you have these fucking zombies back the fuck up, But eventually, man, the chariots are gonna, show themselves, and Esau's not gonna have control of it. He's not gonna be able to hide it no more, man. Like he's been hiding it. The same thing with the truth. He's trying to hide it for so long, but the truth came out. So it's the same thing. He's been going against the angels of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This and style, this and that. They're fake, Well, eventually they're gonna show themselves, man. What Esau gonna say then? And you fuckers out there, you're gonna realize that the things we were saying were right. Okay, well, the truth. We were telling you the truth the whole time. You see? So we're down.